I'm Madeline Mace, and I'm a fine art major, and I'm a senior. I would say what inspires me and drives me is a human experience and human emotion, and I'm very drawn towards the face, the human face, and what people experience in terms of pain specifically and sorrow, and what drives that, and maybe in trying to capture that in a way that is expressive itself. So these faces that I have been embroidering started with this fascination with a single line and the fluidness of blind contour, blind contour is usually a simple exercise that is used in basic drawing classes when you look at something and you don't look down at your paper while you're drawing that thing. So you're staring at this object and you're just drawing from memory, or from your eyesight. And it usually turns out terribly, but it's a discipline of your hand being synced with your eyes. Without looking down to see if your hand is actually doing what you want it to do. So I started doing blind contour portraits and seeing how good I could get at these without looking down at my hand. And it was a very organic process. I really liked the abstract result that I get, but also seeing how much emotion I can capture through just staring at this person's face. And really taking in that emotion and seeing what my hand can translate. I am drawn towards very repetitive movements and what most might consider tedious tasks of that repetitive movement and motion of embroidery and sewing. It's very feminine, and I struggle with that. I hung out with a lot of guys, and I wanted to be like the guys. I wanted to have my dad's approval. Not that they were ever discouraging of femininity, but I just wanted to fit in. And so I think with this feminine side of art, a lot of feminine art is considered crafts or like not taken seriously in the museum, in the higher art world. You know, what is high art? And that is something that I've thought about, and how can I merge the gap between feminine art and craft, or like fine art and craft. I think there's peace in knowing that there's intentionality and knowing that God has given me this gift of creating, because I believe that God is an artist. He was the first artist before there was a need for doctors or scientists. Like, God was the scientist. God was an art, like science is art. God was the first artist. And I believe that because I was given this gift, I believe that there's responsibility with this gift.